Can you talk about your off-season training?
Yeah, so the season is coming close. First race is April 8th with 7.3 Galveston. So I've done a winter training camp in Tucson, which was mostly just low mileage, well, lots of mileage but low intensity on the bike and a bit of intensity on the run. And for swimming, we're just maintaining fitness. But right now we're getting super close to the race. It's like 1 month away. So we're still doing lots of cycling, but a lot more intensity, like we're doing today. It's a bit cold today. It's a bit rainy, so we were doing some higher intensity workouts.
Can you talk about the training for each day during the camp?
Yeah, so we arrived Saturday night. It was like a 16-hour drive. So on Monday it was pretty easy, well, low intensity day, just to get back in the mood of training. So we started by a 1 hour easy run. Then we did a 4 hour bike. We had lost a little bit, so a bit longer than that. Did some nice long hills, the Caesar's Head, which is super nice. And yesterday, Monday, started with a pretty hard swim workout. It was a 5 times 400 meters at the race pace or slightly over race pace. So after that we did some intensity on the run. So it was a build intensity. Started with 12 minutes at around like between 3:35 and 3:40 pace. And then we went faster. We did 9 minutes, then 6 minutes, and 3 minutes. And we finished around 3:11, something like that. So it's just good to build throughout the run to get used to finishing the race with a strong pace, which is usually the problem with most people. Most people start too fast and then they fade out. And so after that we did an easy 90k on the bike in the afternoon. Today, day 3, started with some strength work in the swim. Lots of pull and pull paddles. And right now I'm doing some intensity on the trainer because they're the prettiest day outside. So it's 2 times 5 times 4 minutes at 7.3 pace or slightly higher. And then we're going to do an easy 1 hour 15 run outside. And throughout the week we're going to continue. Tomorrow we're going to do a long easy ride with some running. And after that some more bike workouts, and we have a long intervals of running Saturday. Then we're coming back Monday. So it's just nice to get out of the winter in Quebec and be able to ride outside most of the days and get some intensity because the season is getting super close.
So there's lots of places to do training camps at this time of the year to escape Quebec winter. Why did you pick Greenville, South Carolina?
I've been in South Carolina for the first time last year during the March break. I was really impressed by the quality of the roads and the variety of different types of roads you can do. There's lots of climbing, which is really nice if you want to do some intervals. And the cars are pretty good. Like, I feel like it's pretty safe to race to ride here, which is a good thing. And the fact that you can go by car, it's only a 16-hour drive, which is not too bad when you're a few people to drive together. So you can save lots of money. We rent a nice Airbnb. And what's nice with Greenville is like there's a super nice pool with like 20 lanes of 25 yards. So we have our own lanes all the time, so it's good for swim training. And also, Incapi lives pretty close here he has his own bike shop. So there's lots of roads close by. He does his Grand Fondo, so it's easy to find some roads on Strava and then just do it. And it's a lot cheaper than like maybe flying to Tucson or flying to Florida, which I've done in the winter, because during the winter break here it's too cold, but during the March break the weather is pretty good.
Antoine, can you talk a bit about what you eat during your long rides?
During my long rides, I try to keep it as simple as possible and eat mostly whole food. So as a vegan, I eat lots of bananas. That's like my staple, especially during training camps. So like in the morning, I'm gonna eat tons of banana and bring 1 or 2 bananas with me. And I'm super lucky to be sponsored by Chronobar. So it's a vegan bar company. And it's made with all organic and whole food ingredients, which is really good. And right now I'm super lucky to have a few new prototypes to try out during this training camp. So like one bar is pear and maple, another one was mint and chocolate. So there's really interesting new flavors, which is really cool. And it's good to both try the taste, but also to try it while I'm doing a hard workout, to see if it both tastes good but feels good in the stomach, which it does. And I try to keep as simple, like I said. I'm gonna bring some dates and other fruits. But like when I'm doing a high intensity workout, I'm gonna practice my race day nutrition. So I'm gonna bring some electrolytes and some gels, which is like the easiest thing to digest during a race, and it's also the easiest to bring to put on your bike during the race, and it's light and it's aerodynamic.
You mentioned your upcoming races in a month in Texas for the 70.3 Galveston. Can you talk about your season, what are your goals, and what are the key races that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I usually like to start my season a bit earlier in March, but I've been had a long off season because I enjoy my rib, so I take a few weeks longer to rest and recover. So I'm going to start in April with Galveston, which is a race I really like. It's super fast, which is fun. I hope to get a PB. Like one of my goals is to get under 355, but like my dream goal would be to go under 350, which I hope to do in Galveston, but it's my season goal, so I have other races to hopefully do it. And after that, I have 7.3 Chattanooga, which I really like, 7.3 Tremblant, and after Ironman Tremblant, Ironman Chattanooga, and then we'll see for the races in fall, probably some other 7.3.